So chat, if you were in here for our XXL freshman bracket battle, we did that. That video has not been finished editing yet. It's coming out soon.
It'd be on the way.
All this stuff kind of happened since then, right? We briefly talked about kind of XXL freshman as an event in general, which we'll get to that, but I guess some drama happened, right? Or some, whatever, a kerfuffle? No, that's a fight. I don't know. What would you even say?
Beef.
Shenanigans went down, I guess. I don't know.
Beef and tea.
It's not even tea, really. I don't know. Just some, listen, some little kid shit happened. Some little kid shit happened.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because it's little kids that are rapping, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're freshmen.
They're all freshmen, dude, you know? So we're talking about some of these dudes are 16, and then like the oldest is maybe 20, you know what I mean? So
yeah, that guy got held back a few times. Oh, good.
True. Well, freshmen in college.
Yeah.
Freshmen in college, obviously.
Yeah. So the 16-year-old excelled. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyways.
Well, that's kind of the vibe, is we catch these dudes when they're blowing up. Yep. Most of them are gonna be kids. And the reality is that like XXL as a thing is kind of not really, no one gives a shit anymore. In a way,
it's not 2016 no more.
But people still look for it, right? Like whenever it happens, everyone does look and see who they picked and like listen to the ciphers, right? So I've heard that argument a lot, that like they're falling off, it doesn't matter, they're irrelevant, all this shit. And I don't know, people still pay attention to it. So I don't know where I kind of stand on that argument, but as the years go by, rap changes, dude. And like rap is not what it was in the 90s, not what it was in the 2000s, not what it was in the 2010s. But they have not changed their formula, right? So as it's gone every year for the past, I mean, at least over 10 years, 15 years maybe? I don't know. It's always been the same, right? They get a certain amount of rappers. They all do a freestyle, their own solo freestyle, however they want to do it. And then they all participate in a group cypher, right? They play one beat and everyone kind of gets their bars off and shit. That's been the normal. Like everyone knows that. Especially if you rap, you know that, you know what I mean? And if you didn't know what they were, you would Google it and you would figure that out, because that's all there is, right?
Right.
It's a fucking cover photo, it's a freestyle, and it's a cypher. And that is all it is. And a magazine, probably article, you know, that no one is gonna read, because who reads magazines, exactly. So this year, should we start with XXL's statement and maybe just let them kind of speak?
Sure, let's do it.
Because there was a situation during the cypher portion, right? So
so they already did the cypher.
It's
not out yet, though.
Whenever they do the cover photo, I think they do the ciphers and the freestyles all the same day, and then they release the content over like the entire month of July or whatever the fuck.
Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna read XXL's thing on, I guess, the drama, right there, as they're calling it. One of the main parts of being a freshman has been the opportunity to show off one's rap skills via a solo freestyle or as a part of a group cypher. Both have been popular features of the freshman class over the years, with the ciphers gaining the most attention. But there have many great XXL freshman ciphers besides, okay, whatever.
Sure.
They didn't put Ben. But there have many great. Hey,
great,
man,
yeah, that's
y'all make magazines.
Yeah.
How are the articles?
Proofread it,
dude. All good. In the early days, most freshmen didn't back out of rapping and looked forward to their solo freestyle or cypher moment. Artists were never told anything was required for these besides that they could rap as long or as short as they wanted, and if they backed out, so be it. Over the past few years, we've seen more artists pull out of performing either the freestyle, the cypher, or both. We are usually told about their choice not to rap after they are selected for the class, although we are disappointed we do not remove them from the class. Okay. We've always offered the true version of events. Freshmen didn't rap and they whatever.
So
they're kind of giving themselves credit or like an excuse as to why they already spoke on this, because they already tweeted about this, right, at this point when they put this article out. This already happened, right?
Okay.
Things went a little differently this year when a freshman decided to ditch the whole freshman shoot right after the cover photos were taken and 5 minutes before the cypher was filmed. We were under the impression he would be ciphering based on conversations from earlier in the day, and since he had performed his freestyle without a problem, we were shocked when he stepped out. Also, by the way, chat, his freestyle is out, so we are going to peep the freestyle they're referencing right here.
Okay.
The incident was discussed in editor-in-chief Vanessa Sattin's magazine editorial in the freshman issue, which got picked up on social, and hints about who the offending freshman was were deciphered. So this is the part that got picked up. I think it's very fucking long though. One freshman freshman got so shook over the Cypher that he ditched the shoot literally 5 minutes before it was going to be filmed. He pretended to go to his car for clothing, hopped in, and got out of there.
Why?
He and his team then refused to answer their publicist's calls. It would have been nice for them to return one call. I've never seen anything like that before. Some of you will probably laugh at what he did because you think he's popping anyway, so it ain't nothing, but I think it was a pathetic way to handle things.
I agree with that.
So they were going to decide to remove him or not, and they kept him.
Okay.
We decided to keep him in. We did receive an apology from the freshman manager a few days later, but never heard from the artist directly.
Of course.
And then they talk about some bullshit. So this is like Twitter going crazy right here, you know? I wonder who ditched the XXL Cypher. And this is just the article from the actual magazine. You can see it's a page. Like, people are still buying mags, I guess.
Yeah. So at this point, they didn't know who it was.
Correct.
Okay.
But the more shocking thing, and maybe we should make a separate video on this in general, who the fuck's reading magazines in 2024? That deserves a video in itself.
Yeah, you're weird.
So these are all people saying who you think it was and showing that this is the cover, right? These are the artists. So it's like, ooh, who could it be? Type beat.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. Rich Amiri responded, accusing XXL of lying about how the incident went down, although exactly how XXL told it is what happened.
Of course.
Yeah, via XXL, right?
Yeah,
of course. His publicist first told us that Amiri was going to his car to get clothing. Then he told us that Amiri had a personal emergency, and then he told us that the team just bounced and that I should try calling them all in 5 minutes.
That's ridiculous.
We didn't remove Amiri from the class because we hadn't previously removed other rappers for not rapping. He had earned the opportunity based on his rise. Okay, so dude, that's hilarious. They're like trying to defend themselves for like the tweet they put out.
Sure.
Saying like, bitch said he was going to get some clothes and dipped on us.
And he did. What's the emergency?
I'm gonna be honest, this seems so like a maybe 21-year-old wrote it. Like, still in college, never had a professional job in journalism.
His first journalist.
For sure.
Article.
Just everything about it. The grammar mistakes, dude, saying get out of there, decided to bounce, decided to get out of there, like that type of shit isn't, I don't know, just
it's not professional. It doesn't come off as professional, but yeah.
Even this, dude, although exactly how XXL told it is what happened, like that just sounds sassy and like stop being a puss.
Right.
But here we go. See, there's this fucking thing, remember? Oh, it is with 2 eyes, so we did see that. I'm stupid. Pictures of the article came out and people were tweeting about it, right? And they had their opinion in the article, like how they didn't like it or whatever. So
what up, Jordy?
He responds and said, I didn't pretend to go out for no clothes, I just walked out. And then he tagged XXL, why are y'all lying, right? So this was kind of their response.
Okay.
Like saying we didn't lie, that's exactly how it happened, whatever.
Right.
We did, though, want to point out that his backing out while other freshmen were standing on set ready to Cypher and handling things like he did felt disrespectful in a way it hadn't in the past. That could reflect the times, and maybe that's the point of this conversation.
Yeah.
This whole event prompted a conversation in hip-hop about whether we are asking too much of freshmen by asking them to rap in a solo freestyle or Cypher, and if we are setting them up somehow by offering them the opportunity to rap. So Lucky and Father weighed in on this. So the fact that you make these young artists go up there and like freestyle and then gotta have a freestyle on any beat to say something they don't got already, because nobody even do that in the first place. It's not no young fucking Nasir from Queens gonna pop up. There's no lyrical geniuses. It is, but people don't even care about the lyrics. So the fact that they still got them doing that, you're obviously setting them up for failure. XXL needs to grow a spine and pick a side. The popular young dudes list and rappers who rap well list do not have the same criteria. That was Father. That said the last one. But they're both right. I mean...
Yeah. I think that it's cool. I've always thought it was cool.
It is cool. And I think that you don't have to be a lyrical type rapper to do a Cypher and it be dope. Like, Lil Yachty on a Cypher is hard. And low-key, he's been rapping lately. But back when they did it, he had the fucking... Cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota. And then he went on here and did a Cypher, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like that, to me, it's just kind of like showing off different styles and shit.
I mean, I guess, like you said, it is not technically falling off, but like it's not as popping as it used to be. But still, I feel like if I was picked for it, I'd be looking forward to it, and I'd be writing hella, something for it. It's great exposure, I would think, regardless.
I kind of am on the side of Father and Lucky, though, where it's like... I do feel
that as well, though,
change your criteria. Like, make it more fun for the young rap scene if that's who you're going to go for, right? They're not going out finding the lyrical rappers and putting them as XXL freshmen,
Right.
They're specifically picking the lit young dudes to feature, but then expecting them to do shit that they don't even do really. So
Yeah.
I do agree with that. I think like find a new way, a new fresh way to like have these young artists showcase their talents in a way that is only gonna make them look good and not bad, right? Because like having Rich Amiri on a fucking Cypher maybe isn't gonna be the best thing. Although I will say if he did do it, I think it would be fire.
I bet it would have been good too.
It would be cool.
I like what I heard from him. So
I like hearing different styles on one beat, you know, hearing somebody rap a certain way and then someone else come completely different pocket, different cadence, and also kill that beat. That's dope. But you have to understand that's not the thing anymore, bro.
Jordy said rap as a whole has lost the lyric being important a long time ago. It's not rap anymore. It's just about making a hit and sounding good. I mean, that's a huge part of it. It has to be.
It is the main part. I mean, the main shit is just being fly, bro. It's like fly raps now. That's the shit that gets hot, right? It's like like a few different. You can break it down into different areas, right? You got your fucking bang bang fucking category, and then you got your fly category, and then you got like your fucking category, and that's pretty much it. Those are the categories, but it's all style wise the same. Not the same, but you feel me? It's all about having like a certain presence on a beat it's like aesthetically pleasing to the ears. It's not necessarily mentally
exactly.
Intensive. You know, you don't have to think too deep about the lyrics most of the time. So Rich Amiri just dropped his freestyle. So he did his freestyle. He didn't do the Cypher, right?
Okay.
So I'm kind of hyped to hear the Cypher. I don't think that's come out yet, but we at least need to peep the freestyle. Okay. And we can kind of imagine how the Cypher would have went. You feel what I mean? Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
And we'll see what's good with it. And also, if we can read the comments and just see what people are saying about it.
Yeah.
All right, let's peep Rich Amiri's freestyle.
I don't care about being cool. None of these rappers on fucking A bar. I don't know nothing about a kid. It's a 2024. Push a button when I'm starting my car. Running through the cash like Trace on the deal for an M. And I win by the Audemars watch. She ain't even looking nigga way when I was pro. Now I'm counting the dough and I got her on lock. Play really sweet than a bitch. If his ass wasn't cool, my partner I'll probably run off. Can't swoon on to be walking on leg. Gotta carry me a strap like RP'd off. They don't really like when I flex my rest, but I flex my rest cause it took me so long.
Low key, I fuck with that.
I do.
He's on,
and I just imagine if there was a beat behind it too. Yeah, like, I can hear the song that it would be like, ooh.
Nah, you know what I like about that? He was in key the whole time. He didn't fuck the key up.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean?
That is true.
Some people can't do that. You know what I mean? I might fall in the category if I wouldn't even be on key if I tried to do that. You know what I mean? Maybe on a good day, maybe.
Yeah, I like that one bigger than the Big X one.
It's not a good. First of all, I don't know why there was no beat. Maybe they all have no beat for the freestyles.
I think it has to be like that. If him and
it could be
Big X were both like that.
Because dude, Designers was Timmy. And wishing for a burner.
Yeah.
And he was doing that little snap shits. So maybe they do all have no beat, but.
So, that's not even that bad, man. And then it's mid, in my opinion. Get that thing off the road, bruh.
Get that thing off the road, bruh. That's crazy. Why it sound like someone having a bag of crisps in the back?
Because he's all chained up.
That's the chains, my guy. Hey, why does it sound like you're broke as fuck? Bro raps like he's singing someone else's song. That's stupid.
Well,
garbage.
The garbage cans dancing is pretty crazy.
That is crazy. I thought he dipped before he did it. Guys out of touch.
Light skinned designer is a crazy
That is
thing.
crazy, but it reminded I started singing Timmy Turner, so I can't be mad at it. The people that are hating are just always gonna hate. It doesn't matter if it was a beat, wasn't a beat, fucking 45 minutes or 30 seconds, doesn't matter, they were gonna hate, you know what I mean? I think it was alright though.
Hunxho had auto-tune, so Hunxho's was out too?
Fuck, dude. All right, let's visit.
I know.
We can, dude.
I wanted to wait till they were all out too.
Rank them. Fuck, I want to rank them, dude. The Cypher might just be a react kind of situation, but the freestyles, I wanted to rank them, like give them a letter type shit.
Yeah, right.
So I don't want to listen to them.
Okay.
But I think they're supposed to all be out by the 16th. I think I saw that somewhere.
Okay.
The thing about XXL in general, right, is people shit on it every year. They're like, it's irrelevant, whatever. Well, and then like 5 years later, when these guys get even bigger, you look back and you're like, damn, this class was crazy. They had Mexican OT, bigXthaplug,
Four Bats,
hunxho,
has 3 albums now, dude. And they all went platinum.
Exactly. People will look back and be like, that year was good, even though at the time, everyone says they're ass. I've seen people making videos on this class, like, oh, that class is ass. Like, that class is ass. And last year's got really shitted on, which I kind of agree with last year's. Just because Too Rare was on there, and I just... But, I mean, look, he's talented, too, in his own right. That's where the conversation gets muddy.
Yeah.
Artists, I think, moving forward are not going to be Cypher fucking artists. You're not going to really... There might be one every 5 years, like a J. Cole that comes out, and they're barring you and stuff, and you're like, damn, he's fucking... You know?
Yeah.
And it makes the Eminem fans happy and shit. But other than that, like, you're gonna get this
Right
here, and
yeah.
Nothing wrong with this. I like this because these are the dudes that are carving the way for the future of rap itself. Like,
I'm real pumped to hear fucking hunxhos and 4 Bats.
Me too.
OT.
Me too. But yeah, I'm hyped to hear all of them.
Yeah.
Just because it's something different, bro. And I think they should keep doing it and fuck what the internet's saying, because at the end of the day, everyone's paying attention and tapping in. So
Cash Cobain is gonna have. How many times do you think he's gonna say pussy in 30 minutes in his freestyle? The pussy, I wanted that pussy. That pussy's gonna be riding on my face, and I can't wait for the face to be on the pussy. The pussy gonna wrap my face.
What was that?
Cash Cobain. The one song we previewed from him, it was just, he was talking about everyone. One, he just sit on my face. Everyone was what that song was. I liked it, but yeah.
Talk about having his nut come out her nose and all type of shit. He's wilding.